Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing this dead zombie prom queen makeup tutorial for Halloween. For those of you who follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, you probably know where I got my inspo for this look. I actually did a shoot, like a huge Halloween shoot with IPSY, and I played a dead prom queen on one of the days. Me and Maddie did greasers on the first day, zombie greasers, and then on the second shoot night, I actually played the dead prom queen. So that really inspired me to create my own version of a dead zombie prom queen. But you guys legit have to see this video when it comes out. It's not out yet, but I think it's going to be coming out within the next couple of weeks. So when it comes out, make sure you're following me on Twitter, Snapchat, or Instagram because I will link it for you guys there. It's going to be so sick. Or just subscribe to the IPSY YouTube channel. You have to see this video when it comes out. I kid you not, it's going to be such a sick video. I haven't seen the finished product yet, but I just know. I can feel it in my bones. It's going to be a really, really cool Halloween video. They got tons of creators to do like different characters, and they got special effects makeup artists to create everybody into zombies, or to turn everybody into zombies, I should say. So I cannot wait for this video to come out. It is going to be released in the next couple of weeks, so I'll definitely link it down below when it is up. But if you want to get the first inside scoop, make sure to follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat because I'll talk about it there when it goes up. I'll let you guys know when it goes up right away. If you want to see how I created this look inspired by IPSY's music video, then just keep watching. So starting off, I already have my brows and my base done just because those steps were honestly pretty basic, and you could just do your normal brow and foundation routine, and then we're going to jump right into the glam eye side. So first step is going to be to prime the eyelid so that our shadows pop and everything. And I'm just taking my handy dandy MAC Soft Ochre paint pot for this step, and I'm going to be buffing that into the lid. Then going into my Sephora Pro Warm palette, I'm going to take this guy over here. I always lose, I mean, not always, but I lost the little plastic thing. I hate when palettes just have that plastic thing with the names on it. I literally have no idea what the names are, but I'm taking this guy over here, the cream shade in the palette. I'm just going to be setting that primer down from the brow bone to the base of the lids. Then with my MAC 217, I'm picking up a transition shade from the palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and round out my crease, putting a bit of color in there. Then I'm going to go ahead and start to smoke out that crease with a dark brown and then subsequently a black, just to get a really dramatic glam eye on this side. And then I'm going to go back into the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot just to clean up that lid space because I do want to create kind of a cut crease. That's what I did on the shoot with IPSY, and I thought it looked really cool. Then once that's cleaned up, I just like to take a gold shadow, so I'm still using the same palette, and I'm just pressing that into the lid so we have a base because we are going to be going in with glitter today. And go back in with some of the dark brown that we use and blend out the edges over here just so it's not as stark. And then you want to hit them with some glitter because I feel like it wouldn't be a prom makeup look, even if it's a dead prom queen, if we didn't have some glitter. So for the shoot, I actually used this MAC Cosmetics gold glitter, and I thought it worked out really well, so I'm just going to use the exact same thing. And I always like to use the MAC Mixing Medium Gel to adhere it to my eyes, so I literally just take this on the back of my hand, dab it in with my finger, and then pat it into the eye, wait for it to dry a little bit. You don't want to open your eyes too much while this is happening, and then you just want to press that glitter into the lid space. Glittered up, but we did get a lot of fallout. If you do get fallout, you can always take some tape and pick it up with the tape because it's gonna be a lot easier than wiping off your makeup and then trying to redo it. This actually gets it off pretty well. Then we're going to go ahead and add on our wing, and I'm using the NYC liquid liner. I do find it easier to use liquid liners over top of glitters rather than a gel pot liner, but then I'll go over with a gel. And for the gel liner, I'm using the Sigma Beauty gel liner in the shade Wicked along with the Sigma Beauty Wing Liner E6 brush. Alrighty, now we are going to start working on this eye, and this is going to be kind of a trial for me. I've never tried this before, but I really want to try it out. I learned this technique from the channel Ellie Mac, I believe, Ellie Mac SFX makeup here on YouTube, so I'll definitely link them down below. I'm trying to recreate the Karl wound from Walking Dead. Oh, my Walking Dead peeps out there. I used to love Walking Dead until they cut Glenn off, and then I was like, I'm out of here. But anyways, I looked up kind of tutorials on how to create when Karl had his eyes shot out because that's kind of the look that I wanted to go for. And I don't actually have all the supplies so I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we're gonna try anyways. So I'm starting off with this tape. This is, I believe, just Next Care first aid tape, and it's waterproof, but I'm gonna actually cut this in half because it's a little too thick. Then I'm gonna try to tape down my eyelid, tape it shut. It already looks so creepy. I really hope that this doesn't pull out my eyelashes afterwards. I asked my dad to get me this from the store. I was like, can you just get me some skin tape? And this wasn't actually like what they were using in the tutorial, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I don't go, you know, bald after this on my eyelid. This is the part where I don't know if this is gonna work out. I don't have the right tools, but we're gonna try it anyways. So this is the Kryolan Gel Skin Effect. They were using scar wax in the video, but I do not have that and I can't find it. So I'm gonna try this out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start pouring the Gel Skin Effect right on top of where we placed that tape, just to start to create a wound. And I think the first thing I'm gonna do with this first layer is paint it black because I really want it to look like our eye is like gouged out. So I'm gonna dig into this handy dandy bad boy. This is the Mayron paint palette. I don't know what you would call it. I don't know if there's like a specific name. I'll link it down below along with all the products because this is a really good palette for Halloween. This was the first Halloween face painting palette that I ever owned, and I still use it to this day. And don't worry about being too precise because we are gonna kind of build up this layer over and over again, so you really don't need to be too precise. And then I'm just gonna start painting that layer with some dark red face paint from the Mayron palette and then also some black, and mixing that together to kind of look like it's a deep hole but it has blood in it, and this will also give it a lot of dimension to make it look a little bit more 3D. Then I'm gonna take this guy. This is the Nye Thick Blood. If you have never used this, it is amazing for any sort of Halloween looks that have blood in it because it's a thicker blood, so when you're creating scabs or wounds like I am today, it's really nice to put this in to again add some dimension and make it look like the blood is like clotting up and stuff. So I literally just take this on the back of a brush, sorry, little brush, and I start to pat that in around the wounds, especially on any parts that still have skin showing. Then I like to just take a little piece of sponge and go around the edges to make it look a little bit more realistic, because obviously if you got your eye gnawed out, I don't think it would be like a perfect circle. So I just like to go in and bring it up a little bit, bring it into the temple, just kind of spread that blood around so that again it doesn't look so symmetrical. Then my favorite part, the dripping blood. So this is stage blood from Ben Nye. My hands are so bloody, it's nasty. But again, I just take it onto a little brush. Actually, I'm gonna grab a smaller brush. I'm just gonna take that onto my brush though and have it drip down my face. For the rest of the wounds, I actually like to use these Tinsley FX transfers. This is a really easy way to get the special effects look if you're not like a special effects pro artist. But I really like these, and I just got these from Namies. I think you could probably get them on Amazon or pretty much at any like professional makeup supply store near you. But yeah, we're gonna use this one on the forehead. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and sponge the edges to make it look a little more realistic here. Then I went ahead and added a little bit more thick blood to all of the wounds just to make it a little bit more dimensional. And we are gonna come back to the wounds in a little bit, but first off, I want to zombify this eye. Now, the glitter is not holding very well for some reason today. Just my luck. When I can't see out of this eye starts to act up, you know, the usual. But to deepen up the under eye area for this eye, I'm going to start off with Make It Geek Frappe, which is just a matte brown. And I'm going to start to kind of go just like directly underneath the eye where our bags would be. And I do have a lot of fallout right now, but honestly I'm alright with it just because, you know, prom night apparently got a little messy for me for this character. Then once we have that base down for the under eye bruising, I'm gonna go in with Makeup Geek Cherry Cola, which is a really nice matte plum shade. And this is gonna give us that purple that, you know, a lot of bruises tend to have. I'm just using the same brush, and I am going in with a pretty light hand. My tendency is to be very heavy-handed with makeup, so I always have to remind myself to go easy, you know? Not to just splotch everything on in one go. I think I just want to add a little bit more black to that lower lash line because I didn't actually finish off like the eye makeup. So I'm just taking this Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil. Ew, my fingers look so nasty. Oof, but it's okay because they're actually going to get nastier. Just deepening that up right there. And then I'm going to smoke that out. I mean, might as well add an inner corner highlight to this guy over here. Now, I'm gonna dig back into my Mayron palette. I'm honestly just gonna be mixing like this purple up here, this red, and also the black, and create like just a little concoction and just start layering that with a sponge all over my body to make it look like dirt or something. I think I'm also gonna take a little bit of the browns and a little bit of the light green just to give it some dimension. Okay, so I just went ahead and popped on my wig. For the actual video, for the IPSY video, we had like long curly hair, but I don't know, I'm envisioning my zombie prom queen with black, straight, very long hair. This is very long, very, very long. What I want to do is actually have my crown like sort of coming out of my head. Boom. Does that look good? I feel like that actually doesn't look very good. Got that sort of glued in there. I'm just taking a bit more of the Mayron face paint and painting over the edge of the crown so it really looks like it's coming out of our, you know, wound there. I'm really going all out for this. Last step, I do want to take a little bit more of my Thick Blood. I think this is like my favorite special effects tool is the Nye Thick Blood because it just looks so real. And I just want to take a bit. Boom. There we go. I put on a dress and it has a lot of blood stains on it because this is the one that I used for the IPSY shoot. And then I got a sash and I just wrote like prom queen on it and put more blood on it as well. But that is it. This is our finished prom queen dead zombie look. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Look out for more Halloween videos because I have a few more up my sleeve. Don't forget to check out IPSY's video when it does come out. I'll be sure to link it down below, and also, you know, tweet about it. And I don't know, if you follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, I'll talk about it on all of those platforms as well. So make sure you follow me there if you want to, you know, just know a little bit more about what's going on. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this tutorial and I had a lot of fun creating it. I'm not like that good at Halloween makeup. I'm not that great at special effects, but I definitely have fun trying to create looks, and I feel like that's okay because, you know, if I can do it and I know nothing about special effects, makeup, or anything like that, I hope that that encourages you guys and inspires you guys to do it as well and just to like get out of your comfort zone and have fun. So, hope you guys liked it. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you next time.